Hey everybody, welcome to another beautiful day in America. Behind all the hidden lies and corruption, isn't that a shame? You know, I'm hearing a lot on the news regarding the aliens, and we know where I stand with that. They are real, they do exist. Again, I'm not telling you what to believe, I'm just saying from where I stand. What does that mean? That means, or how is that? Well, these are the corrupt ones that were tossed out of heaven. Okay, they came down upon the earth, and so the story goes. They made deals with elite humans, ones that were just corrupt enough to be corrupted. Well, they wouldn't care about your life or mine. And they were able to manipulate and create scenarios, situations where the people ended up enslaving themselves to these clowns. Just because the government sees to it that you got light and water coming to your house does not make them good guys. Okay? They are not good guys at all. Just because they make sure that there's plenty of food at all the stores and department stores or grocery stores or outlets, whatever, does not mean they're on your side. Government alone stands for a pharaoh, a system of slavery. You know, you go to a little house on the prairie, or you go back to the old days, and the system was you woke up, you went out, you tilled your fields, you prepared, the women prepared the meals, tended to the household, and the men went out and took care of everything else. The closest idea we have relating to that today would be the, what do they call them? Mennonites? Or Amish. I used to be babysat by them when I was a kid, and I got to know them. And that was the real life. That is the real life. All this is crack pipe smoke, man. You're being pumped a bunch of pipe dreams all the time by some corrupt system. And what does this all amount to? Well, what I'm telling you is, when you establish the fact that you have a bunch of corrupt people, I mean, if you have a couple of corrupt people in your town, don't you shun an eye on them in all things? It wouldn't make a difference where they were. You'd be like, oh, they're up to no good. I mean, think about that guy who was looked down on for being a pothead in your town, or at the town drunk, or anytime something's going on, oh, well, you should check him out. Well, he was probably around. He was probably there. He was probably involved. You know what I'm saying? And then, how do you not get the correlation of the full picture here? I mean, how can we have all these things going on? Listen, where do you think the technology came from? You think these morons in their shoe boxes and in their closets came up with this stuff? Absolutely not. For the sake of all the souls of the lost children who have been kidnapped, and the bodies have just come up missing over the past, I want to say, 15 years, they have all become food resources. The reason why they have, what do you want to say, turned up the heat on this permission of abortions and all that is to pay the fee for the technology. All this technology came with a price that you guys will not even comprehend, but it's basic. It's simple, basic. I want to say it's just common sense math. Okay? If you make a deal with the devil, you will get burnt, even no matter how well of a deal you think you got. I mean, have you not seen that, the movie of the guy who, Lone Rider, or, anyways, the guy on the motorcycle that turns to fire, and he's a devil, and he's a skeleton, and he rides around, and he destroys those who do wrong to good people. And anyways, not the Knight Rider with the car, but the one with the motorcycle. And I can't remember what it is. But anyways, in the movie, he had that chain that turned to fire, and it was justice, like, that's good justice, man. Wouldn't you like to be him? Whew, would this girl be in trouble? Not the good people either. Anyways, that's what's up. That's what really, really is going on. And all these flying saucers and objects in the sky, I told you guys that would happen this year. I told you when I heard the words echoing from the background that the aliens said that they will reveal themselves this year to the people. Well, this year isn't over with, and they revealed themselves. I've caught them all, probably 5 times myself, but 3 times on videos. Aside of all that, you're probably not sure what that means. Well, those aliens that have been giving technology to man, and man who's got this technology, well, do you think it just came with a, hey, give me, I'll give you? Never works that way. You know what I'm saying? There's always repercussions for making deals with the devil. And here's what it does. Now, if they got these flying saucers, they're not just wanting to zoom around. No. What they're doing is they're setting up their own powers in their own right. I mean, look, if it was just a matter of flying, we'd just have a bunch of different flying objects in the sky. It's not that way. We have, what do you want to say, population for the peasants of us. Airplanes. But when it comes down to everybody else, you know, the military and whatnot, they got weapons with their planes. I mean, why can't I have a weapon with my plane? Wow. Imagine that. The American people all with weapons. If we all had weapons, we would all not have any problems. And we would need not to be thinking that we need the government to protect us. Listen, the government is a bunch of dysfunctional fucks. Look at all the dysfunctional, fucked up messes they've created. Look at how much better we were before the government got so much power. Alright? Life hasn't gotten any easier. You've just created, you've just created more nuisance for yourselves. These aliens are going to collect. They're going to kill you people. And they're going to eat your bodies. And be quite frankly honest, there ain't a fucking thing you can do about it because you done gave them everything they need. I'm telling you this today because I want you to know today that what you had a chance and opportunity to do 10 years ago, you blew off for I don't know what, but you blew it off. And guess what? Over the past 7 years, these devil governments have made deals with devils. And those devils are soon here to collect. You will pay the price for what these other devils did. And you'll wish you had taken and pulled the skin off of their flesh off of their bones with your teeth and gave them the power you gave them. The United States government and all the other corrupt governments across the world who are making deals with these devil, fallen angel demons. You'll be so furious and so angry at your ignorance. I'm telling you right now, you would rather have pulled the flesh off of the bones of the government and the people in the high places with your bare teeth than to have allowed them niggers to take your lives and to sacrifice your freedoms to a bunch of goddamn worthless fucking throw out of heaven devils. Your time is coming.